Hi guys, and welcome back to the Curvy book. Today I'm going to be doing a full-on pink look for you guys, which I'm super excited about because I love pink. Also, I wanted to take you through kind of my new skincare routine, my new morning routine. It's also kind of similar to my nighttime routine. So, first off, my skin has been okay. Like, I usually get whiteheads all around here from just sleeping, and then I've been breaking out on my hairline from going like this when working on the computer, and I've just been having like little breakouts here and on my forehead. So I've really taken on this full-on skincare routine to make sure that this stuff doesn't happen. And so yeah, so I kind of want to show you what I'm doing, and by no means necessary do I do all these steps like every day, every night, but I really try and do them as much as I can. So to start things off, to go with this pink inspired video, I'm going in with the Summer Fridays, what is it called? The R&R mask. It's super hydrating, it's super cute. It has like rose petals in it in the exfoliator. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's just super wonderful. And I only put a little bit on because again, it is super hydrating. And my skin isn't necessarily super dry, but you know, living in Winnipeg, it's super cold here, it's super dry, and my skin just sometimes needs that extra moisturizer, but you can't really see it. You can see the little rose speckles, but again, it's super hydrating. I can't believe it. One time I put way too much on, and I think I left it on for too long, and I just broke out. My skin was just like too much hydration. So I just want to make sure that I don't put too much on. So then yeah, wait 10 minutes, and here we go. So now I'm just taking, I think this is actually a Norwex cloth. They're super awesome. You don't have to use any product to actually wash off your face when you use them. I obviously still use cleanser, but I'm just gonna take a hot cloth and wipe off the mask. Next, I'm going in with something else from Caudalie. This is the Beauty Elixir, and it is so wonderful. It just has like this cooling sensation on your skin that just leaves the canvas so good, and it just feels so good. It's such a wonderful feeling, and sometimes I even spray too much because I just love the way it smells and feels. So I'm just gonna do 2 spritz, maybe 3. Okay, I did 4. It just feels so good on your skin. So next I'm going in with my classic Ole Henriksen Banana Break eye cream. I've been loving any kind of serum, cream, eye cream, anything like that that has vitamin C in it, because I just find that it really does brighten your skin to like a whole new level. And it just makes it look like such a beautiful canvas, and like I just feel like I could wear no makeup all the time because of these products, honestly. So next, this is my final step in my skincare until we move into the makeup, is I'm going in with the Vitamin C Cavair Balm by Pixi. I love Pixi's face mask, balms, creams, everything like that. I loved their rose, like I think it was a rose mask, but unfortunately they discontinued it, so now I'm moving to the vitamin C cream. But I have also found that this just helps a lot with all my whiteheads that are on my cheeks that I have never found out, like I've never figured out how to get rid of them, and this has really helped alongside tea tree oil. I've been finding that those two have been working so well. So I'm just gonna take like about that much on the palm of my hand, and I will add 1 to 3 drops of tea tree oil depending on my skin and its current state. So today I'm just gonna do 2 drops, and this tea tree oil is just, it's by Holista, but you can buy it at any, like you can buy that at Winners, you can buy it at like a wholesale, right? I think so. I think like it's super, no, You can buy it like at Winners, or you could buy it at like Vita Health and that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna put that over my face. Tea tree oil just also, I've noticed, has been just helping so much with my skin and making it look so good. And it smells so good. And from what I've read, tea tree oil is like a natural disinfectant, and it does just a great job of killing bacteria naturally. So if you struggle with, like, you know, acne or just pimples, breakouts, that kind of thing, I highly recommend using it because it just helps so much and it feels so good and it smells so good. If this was nighttime, I would continue with all those steps I just did, either plus or minus the face masks, but I would include this final step of putting the Marcel. Okay, to finally start this makeup tutorial, I'm gonna go with the Too Faced Hangover Face Primer and just do one pump because we've already put so much, you know, moisturizer and everything on our skins, but I'm just gonna focus on putting more on my eyelids for when we do the eyeshadow, and then just around the face, just to make sure that everything's hydrated, everything has enough hydration to make this makeup go on beautifully. So the base is the same as always. My CC cream by It Cosmetics. It's my go-to, it's my forever, it's my love. And I'm just doing 2 pumps of that in the palm of my hand. And I'm really trying to use up my Drunk Elephant Debronzy Serum. So I'm gonna do 1 pump of that because it's winter and we should probably get a little more color in this face. And then finally, I'm gonna do 2 pumps of my Hangover RX, or my Hangover, this primer that I just put on my face, because I wanna dilute this because I'm not a huge fan of like a thick foundation anymore. I've been really into just like a natural looking foundation. So I'm just going to go like that, very messily, no rules, just going in. Next is concealer, and I'm gonna do the same thing I always do for you guys, is Fenty plus my It Cosmetics. That's again because this is way too light for my face. I was mismatched when I was at Sephora, and I probably should just went back and returned it, but I'm very lazy. So I did something, I just mixed the two so that the color is perfect for my skin and not too light or too dark. That's a good color. So again, I'm just going to actually dot it around. Another trick I just learned and figured out for myself is I have like laugh lines under my eyes that, you know, they're not that bad, but when you're wearing makeup, it often shows up more and you can really see my laugh lines. And I just hate the look of makeup looking very makeup-y and like cakey, or that you can see those lines. I just want like a seamless look. So what I'm gonna do is just pat it where the, what's this bone called? This bone, your face bone. I'm just gonna pat it here and then bring it up slowly and just lightly, so that most of the coverage is here where that discoloring would be, and just where the laugh lines are, it's a little bit lighter so that it doesn't crease so much. And then I just bring it down around my nose because I have a little bit of scarring from when I had this rash on my face when I was younger. So I just like to cover it up because I just don't, I'm a little self-conscious about it. So then I'm gonna bring it up again, gently pressing into the skin, not too heavy. Perfect. And I've always been such a tools kind of makeup person for years. I would always use either brushes or my beauty blender. But as of this year, and most of my makeup tutorials, I've always been using my fingers. I just find that when you're using your fingers, it's really easy to blend everything and make it look natural, and I think it's from the heat of your fingers. And I find that it just like melts all the products like really nicely into your skin. And I always put a little bit of concealer there just because I find that this area gets a little bit red. And I stopped actually putting concealer on my nose because I just found I didn't really need it. I'm kind of over the whole like highlighting and contouring, that kind of thing, for like an everyday, or like when I'm just going out with my friends, you know, I'm not going to like a huge party, like that kind of thing. And I'm just covering up this massive pimple that I had on my forehead because she's big and she likes to come out and play. Okay, and then I have, as you can see, like a couple of these spots down here that I'm just gonna lightly cover up because we want an even complexion. And then I'm just gonna go with the access that's on the back of my hand and do around my mouth because I sweat around my mouth, like no matter what. I don't sweat really anywhere else besides around here and my back, so that's good. And then I'm just gonna go in with the leftovers on my finger and the back of my hand on my eyelids. So now I'm going to just set my under eyes, and this is with the CoverGirl loose powder. I think it's translucent powder. And I'm just going to use like the littlest bit under my eyes because again, I get those laugh lines and I just don't like crease action. And this powder is quite cheap. I think you can get it at like Shoppers or anything for a good price. Next is one of my favorite things. I feel like I always say in a different video, this is my favorite product, but I love bronzer, especially in the winter time because as you can tell, we're a little pale. So I'm going in with my Essence matte powder and bronzing powder, my bad, and it smells like coconut. It's like kind of a dupe for the Marc Jacobs like coconut omega bronzer, I think it's called, because I cannot afford that expensive of bronzer. This is $5.99 from Shoppers. That is like 50 bucks, I think. I don't have that kind of money. So I'm just gonna go like this and bronze out my cheeks. So for this pink look, I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite classic blush. It's the Omega blush by NARS. This cute little packaging that's super pink and cute. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks, as per usual. And then I kind of dust it off on my hand because I have leftover, and then just dust my nose. So you kind of have that pink flush look, which I think is super cute. Highlighter, I'm just using the color Moonstone by Becca, as per usual. So now is my favorite part, is eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with, just to start off, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer that I was using before and just applying it in the crease. So if this was like an everyday tutorial, or like if this was like an everyday look, I would probably just stop here and brush up my brows, put mascara on, and out the door. But because I might be going out tonight and I'm really inspired by pink today, I kind of wanted to do like a pink eye. So I'm going with my Tartette in Bloom palette by Tarte, and I'm gonna go with the color Sweetheart. As you can tell, this palette's very loved. But I'm gonna go with the color Sweetheart with just my finger and push that onto the lid. Oh, I love this color. And then I'm just gonna take the access and push it into my crease. Super cute. Next, I'm going to be using the Soft Glam palette. Oh my love. My double-sided brush broke. I gotta glue it. It's okay, I'll survive, don't worry guys. So I'm gonna be using the color, I think it's Dusty Rose. And I'm gonna apply that into my crease. And just blow off the excess because there's a lot. Okay, she's broken. Okay, here we go. So next, I'm going in with one of my other new favorite products I bought this year is the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the color Reflect. And it's this wonderful like pink, goldy, rose goldy color. I'm just gonna put that on my finger and dab it on. Oh God, like it's like that is so pretty. Like, oh my God. Like, come on. This just takes that so much farther. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Oh my God. Can we just take a moment for how beautiful this eyeshadow is? Oh, I went a little far up. Oh, that's okay. And I'm gonna bring it up now because I messed up by bringing it up, but I think it looks good. Wow. That is a pink eye, and I love it. Look at that. I like it so much. Okay, going back in the Tarte lip palette, I'm going to use that Sweetheart shade again, and I'm just gonna use it under my eyes. Just a little bit. Just for a little bit to mention. Oh, that's so cool. Brows. I'm going in with my classic Gimme Brow, and I think this is the blonde shade, even though I'm very clearly not blonde, but it works. Perfect. I've been just really not into filling in my brows lately. I just have found that as I'm not filling in my brows, I'm getting kind of used to how it looks not filled in, and I'm just really loving my natural brows. And yeah, I just think that Gimme Brow adds like a little bit more color that I think is really cute and good and simple, easy, fast. Yeah, just I really like it, and I think it's really good. That was pointless, but whatever. So next I'm going in with my Annabelle Demure or Modesty. I think it's Demure, and then that one is Modesté in French. I don't know anything. I'm dumb. So I'm just gonna line my lips. And honestly, if this was kind of a everyday, kind of like if I was lining my lips, I would just do that. I wouldn't even line the sides. I would just line the bottom of my bottom lip. But because today I'm treating myself with this full-on pink eye, I'm gonna treat myself. And then the top lip. Next, I'm going in to go along with this kind of pink look. I'm gonna go in with the Blistex lip balm in the flavor berry because yum, and it's pink. So just do that. Delicious. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Buxom big giant chubby lip balm stick in the shade Glowing. It's just this like beautiful pink shade. And sometimes in the summer, I will actually use this as a blush. So I'll just like put it on my cheeks like that and just use it like you would with like the nude stick stuff, but I just use this even though it's a lip job. So you could stop here and just have this kind of lip, but I want a little bit more pink because pink, pink, pink. And I'm gonna go in with the KKW lip cream in the color Kimmy and just put it in the center of my lip. And just, ooh. Oh, look how good it looks. Mmm, delicious. And there was a lot of complaints about these, but I honestly love them. I think that because I love like lip glosses, lip balms, like tinted lip balms, this is like the perfect liquid lip because it has a pretty good amount of color, but doesn't last a long time, so you don't have to commit to anything, which I love. So almost done. We're almost done. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting spray. Next is eyelash curler. Perfect, okay. Last but not least is mascara. I'm going with my Roller Lash by Benefit mascara. And I love a mean amount of mascara on my eyes. So don't mind me just packing on mascara. So this is the finished pink inspired look today. I hope that you guys like this. Subscribe to the channel, obviously, and let me know what you think of this tutorial. And before you go, I kind of want to talk about these cute little scrunchies that I have in my hair. I actually got these for Christmas from my boyfriend's mother. So thank you, Carol, for these beautiful scrunchies and makeup bag that she actually picks up at Third and Bird, which is like a Winnipeg local market that comes every year. And she got me this cute little makeup bag that kind of just opens up. And I got this really cute, this little head warmer that's super adorable, and it's by Hazel and Ivy, which is super cute. Again, a local Winnipeg craft. I think it's Winnipeg. I think so. But this is super cute, super warm. And then I also got a couple more scrunchies. So I got this little pink one and then this kind of furry looking one in my hair right now. And I don't know if these are, I don't know if these are the same brand as these, but I believe that this is another Winnipeg artist that I should probably figure out who they're by. But they're super cute, super adorable, again, local. And then again, this bag, which is super cute, and it's by The Basic, which again, I think is a Winnipeg, Winnipeg brand. But yeah, it just opens up like this, and then so all your makeup is in this bag where you can see everything, which is awesome. And it holds a lot, like it holds a lot of stuff. So catch me using this all year, and you guys should check them out and buy their stuff because they are awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this pinky girly tutorial, and I will see you guys soon.